Alright, and we are back with more of The Witcher 3's DLC, Blood and Wine. Last time we had a whole bunch of kind of sequential story missions that kind of led into one another. That usually doesn't happen where it's like, oh, you want to do this thing immediately right now? And it's like, well, okay, I guess. And then kind of one thing led to another, and I think this is a whole goose chase, like a wild goose chase about stolen wine. So I think that we need to, I think we need to go join, as the quest text says, join Anna Henrietta at the guard post and find out where this kidnapped woman is so that we can stop the vampire from killing people. I'm pretty sure that's the objective, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've actually played this. But if I remember right, then, oh my god, we're all the way up here. Man, okay. Oh wait, I gotta find a signpost. I forgot. But yeah, if I remember correctly, the objective was to find the kidnapped woman, who's apparently the vampire's lover, and rescue her so that he'll stop killing, because he's being blackmailed into it. Honestly, I don't know how long these story missions are, but honestly, I really want to get this done, like, in this recording session, so I can get this out of the way, and actually play the rest of the DLC on my own, and maybe never record again. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. It's finally daytime. I feel like we've been doing so much of the game at night, mostly, and it's kind of ruined a lot of the areas, especially taking the tour of the house. That was kind of annoying how it was both nighttime and raining. Like, Jesus, man. Come on, come on. Okay. I don't know how I got up there, but good. Good. And of course I haven't done anything like at all from last time, so I still have some useless stuff in my inventory that I need to get rid of, but I can do that later. It's not a big deal. Anyway, cutscenes.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
What's new, right? Listen, it's like they were just a bunch of bandits. How did one of your highly trained guardsmen have a shattered knee? How did that happen? And you went to fight against a high-level vampire? Jesus.
Don't care.
I better not brag.
Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Oh, look at that. He actually extinguished the candle.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Meet Henrietta in Mountebank Alley. Optional. Put on clothes Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate for the soiree. I don't have any clothes like that. Wait, I did at one point. There's a time in the game. Oh my god. Warhammer? There's a time in the game where it's like
patrols, just in case.
you had to dress up in like nice outfits. But the game gave them to you, so I think it was still optional at that point, but I do remember. Oh, split bolt. I do remember that the game did basically give you fancy clothes because it's like, oh, well, you should probably wear them. It's optional, but I mean, here you go if you want to.
Just in case.
Unfortunately, I do not. Oh, hold on. There's actually two. There's actually two things on here. What is this? Okay, fine. You know, if it wants us to put on fancy clothes, I'll put on fancy clothes.
The Duchess summoned him.
I'll take my own way there, though. This would be fun. Of course, Geralt's probably... Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck is going on? There's a bunch of bandits attacking people here. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh, they were supposed to come for you? That was supposed to be a threat for... That was supposed to be a threat? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, actually, what is this? Contract on a Witcher. Considering there's not very many Witchers around, I'm assuming they mean me. That's not a contract, that's just a picture of me. So I guess they do have the beard, which apparently grew in like the end of the last recording session somehow. I think like I was fine one second, and then the next minute I had a beard suddenly. Huh. Okay, well, if I get into random fights, then that's fine. It's not a big deal at all. If they're just gonna be random bandits like that, and who really cares? Who honestly really cares? Oh god, I think I read it the wrong way. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, so it looks like we'll finally be able to get in some a little bit more random fights, which I'm guessing, I'm assuming the game is kind of like, well, if you're just following the main story, all these cutscenes and dialogue could be pretty tedious and kind of boring, so that's why it tries to break up the monotony of all the cutscenes with some fighting. And what's the best way of doing that? Is to randomly have people attack you when you're doing story missions. So that's usually how it is. Let's go in here and buy some clothes, shall we?
Damned bedbugs.
Taylor's
Didn't
Workshop.
sleep a wink.
Hello, Taylor. I need some clothes. Hey, your name's not Taylor.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime.
Sacre bleu.
North, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
I'm already in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Well, can't I just dye my armor pink or something? Sorry, that came out really weird. Can I just dye my armor pink and be fine? I probably need a mask, don't I? I probably need a mask because they said something about masks, so I might as well buy one now. And elegant Beauclair doublet. I could just come in a shirt. Yeah, I'll just come in a shirt. Yeah, well, yeah, you know, why not? Yeah, so I'll wear that. Why not? And elegant Beauclair boots, sir. And elegant Beauclair trousers. What is this? Bird mask. Oh, that bird mask seems pretty cool though, but oh, I want the bird mask because I've worn both those masks before, but I haven't seen the bird mask at all. So that seems pretty cool. Yeah, okay, that looks good to me.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Okay, let us RP this. Let us RP this. I'm going behind here to get changed. So now I will go into my inventory and change into my new clothes. Okay. I guess I have to put my mask there. Let's go ahead and put on this. Oh, there we go. Nice. The boots and the pants. He didn't have any gloves, did he? Oh my god, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I still have my swords on too. He doesn't have any gloves, right? Oh well. He disappeared. Oh no, there he is. Actually, doesn't matter. I don't think he did. Actually, let me take that cured leather. Alright, well, I'm all dressed up and ready to go. Let's go to another party. It's pretty funny because in the last DLC, Hearts of Stone, that was a big part of that DLC too. It was attending a party and making sure that somebody had a good time while you were there. So you get to do you got to do a lot of fun activities while you were there.
Nice tune.
That's great. But yeah, that's kind of weird.
Looked right at me.
Kind of weird how both of these DLC kind of prominently feature a party that you have to go to. I hope they don't mind that I have my crossbow and 2 swords on my back. Hopefully they won't mind. Mott back alley.
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
I see you have the spirits of the dead rising from their graves. How long we've been waiting out here.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
What?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear.
I
brought
like
you
my
one.
bird mask.
Put it on.
No! Oh man, that's great. It's like, oh, that's not the right mask. It's like, man, I like that bird mask. I've never seen it. It was funny.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's
Oh.
certain.
Where am I hiding them? In my butt? I mean, come on now. I guess they're just hidden away in my magical inventory, you know. One that every character seems to have.